Channel 69 News. I'm Zoe Garcia here in France with Renee LaRue and Juliette Leon. Today's date is October 1st, 1806.
The weather for today is a high of 54 degrees and rainy.
Today we have a very special guest with us, Napoleon Bonaparte. I will be interviewing him when we come back. Are your hands cold in the winter? Are your fingers brittle? Are your palms dry? Well, come on down to the Paris market to pick up your very own set of winter gloves, ranging from infant to elder. We have many different colors to choose from and different styles. So come on down to the Paris market and get your very own pair of gloves for you and your whole family for little to no cost. You heard me right, folks, little to no cost. So come on down to the Paris market. Welcome back. With us now is Napoleon himself on Channel 69 News.
Hi guys, it's great to be here.
So what everybody wants to know is, how did you become so powerful?
Well, everyone just listened to me and thought my ideas were good. So I rose up to higher and higher ranks until I became emperor.
Where were you born and what kind of family were you born into?
Well, I was born on the island of Corsica. My family was part of the nobility, but we were very wealthy.
How many siblings do you have and how close were you to them?
I have 7 siblings that I was very close to. After my father died, I took over being the man of the house and caring for my family.
How old were you when you first entered the military?
Well, I went to school and ended up graduating from a French military academy when I was around the age of 16. And from that point on, I liked being in power, so I just started ranking higher and higher in the army and military.
What was your main part in the French Revolution?
I was a military general and became the first emperor of France.
Were you really the savior, and how?
Yes, indeed I was. I ended the French Revolution and put in place a government that brought stability and equality.
What political club of the French Revolution did you support?
I supported the Jacobins, who were a far-left political movement.
Did you support them for long?
I did, but after a while I started to change their ideas into something bigger and better.
How were you involved in the Louisiana Purchase?
As means to raise funds for future wars, I sold Louisiana to the United States for $15 million, which became known as the Louisiana Purchase in 1803.
And interesting. What year did you crown yourself emperor?
1804.
Why did you crown yourself emperor?
No one was going to stop me, and everyone thought I would be good for the country and government. There was no emperor before me, so I had to crown myself emperor.
Didn't people get tired of having the same leader? Were you exiled at all?
Well, I was exiled twice. The first to the island of Elba. I decided to come back and regain power to get my country through the 100-Day War. After I got defeated at the Battle of Waterloo, I was exiled again to island St. Helena.
Well, it looks like we have run out of time. Let's give a big hand to our special guest.
Hey girls, are you bored?
Yeah!
Are your toys old and boring?
Yeah!
Well, we have a new toy for you. It's French Revolution Barbie.
Yay!
With new French Revolution Barbie, you can relive all the fun of the Reign of Terror for yourselves.
Uh-oh, looks like Barbie's been stealing the king's stuff again.
You know what that means.
Yay!
French Revolution Barbie in your local markets now. Spewing blood and extra heads sold separately, not for children under 3. Welcome back. In a moment we are going to have a look outside and get some people's reaction about Napoleon and the French Revolution. Let's go to Rosa outside.
Hi guys, it's Rosa Diaz live from Paris, France. Let's walk around and try to find someone to talk about Napoleon. Come on, let's go. Excuse me, ma'am. Would you like to give some thoughts on Napoleon?
Sure.
So how do you feel on how Napoleon rules this country?
I think he was a good leader. He led us to have a good government. He was equal and stable. He ended the revolution for us. We are finally in a good position after the war. So I think he should stay emperor and lead this country to independence within ourselves.
How do you feel about Napoleon being emperor?
I think he is well respected. He has made our government and is still making it great.
What do you dislike about him?
Well, he seized his power illegally and he led France into many costly wars.
What's your favorite thing about what Napoleon did?
My favorite thing that Napoleon did was that he brought religious freedom to France so we could all practice our own religion.
Wow, me too. Was it hard for you to trust him as a leader at first?
I think it was a little difficult to trust him at first. I don't know what to expect from him and what he will offer to this country.
Thank you so much for your time. Would you like to answer some questions about the French Revolution?
Okay.
Are you glad the revolution is over?
I am so glad it is over. It was a difficult period of time for everyone here in France.
Why was it difficult?
Everyone was starving and there were no jobs for the poor people, thanks to King Louis XIV. The king and queen only cared for the rich people. They were unfair to their own country.
Has the French Revolution affected you personally?
Yes, it did. My family didn't have enough food, we didn't have a place to live, and we had to give up everything.
Have things gotten better for you since the revolution is over?
Yes, we were able to get food. We ended up finding a small farm at the bottom of France that was abandoned. We were able to raise small animals and plant crops. We now have a good place to live and we have plenty of food.
Were you scared at all?
Yes, I was scared for my life. We didn't know what or where anything would happen. We didn't know if we would be alive at the end of it. Luckily, we found that small farm and we were pretty far out from other people.
Were there any bad things about being so far out?
Well, we didn't have any way of communicating with other people, so we didn't know if anything else has happened. We just went on with our lives and hoped for the best.
Do you think France has changed in a positive or a negative way?
I think that France has changed in a positive way because now we have religious freedom, and we can have our own opinion on our thoughts, and we all need to thank Mr. Bonaparte for it.
Do you remember what caused the revolution?
Yes, I remember the attack by the Third Estate on the Bastille State Prison, and setting prisoners free is what I remember, what the cause of the French Revolution.
What inspired the philosophers?
The Constitution and its promise to individual rights.
Do you remember when Napoleon was finally defeated?
Yes, I do remember when Napoleon was defeated in the Battle of Waterloo. I was so surprised. I was working on my farm planting potatoes and we saw a neighbor coming and he tells us he was defeated. By the time we heard about his defeat, it was old news. We didn't hear stuff like that until a couple weeks after it happened.
Well, it looks like time has run out. Thank you for taking your time and speaking with me.
Thanks, Rosa, for those top stories.
Well, we have run out of time. We hope you enjoyed listening to people's views on Napoleon and the French Revolution. Come back to Channel 69 News tomorrow for the new top stories. This is Juliet, Zoe, and Renee signing off. We hope you have a great day and hope to see you back here tomorrow.